All right, guys, so I stopped for some food and drink and checking my comments on that last video. I already had a phone call and just checked. Brad made a comment about those snares that I got set on the highway. The regulations of a snare being set close to a fence. So some might argue private property. Property owners want the beaver gone. Not worried about snare being set by the fence, but he's right. The regulations say snare set in Arkansas can't touch a fence when extended. So when I get done running my sets this morning, I'm going to get back over there and we'll replace that snare with a conibear and it'll get the same job done. The reason I went with snares is because it was quick and easy right there on the side of the highway. Had my truck parked on the side of the highway with all that traffic. The snares were easy to grab, get a hold of, get down there quick, not have to carry a bunch of equipment, get in and out of there to be there less time, not be a hazard on the side of that highway. But we'll get down there, get that replaced with a conibear just so there's no questions. That's why we got different tools in our toolbox, guys. And that's why it's important to learn how to use those tools, whether it be foothold, whether it be snares, whether it be conibears. I also had a phone call about this set here, asking if it was legal because it's not touching water. You know, some states require that your conibear fully submerged. Some of them require that they be touching the water. The way I read the Arkansas regulations, it says that water sets, 330s can be used on water sets. In my opinion, this culvert, this waterway, this is a water set. So maybe that's something we need to check and get a clarification on. Again, this is private property as well, so that may factor into it as well. Definitely get with your local. The law and regulations are a lot of times up to interpretation. Get with your local law enforcement officials, talk to them. If you got any questions, see what your local guys that you're going to be dealing with say. But we can fix this real quick too, guys, with our tools and our tool bag. I've got a snare I brought down here with me. We'll just take this anchor off this 330. We'll anchor a snare right here. We'll replace that 330 with a snare in this hole so there's no questions asked. Try to be as legal as we can, and like I said, we'll get over there in a little bit and we'll swap that snare out for a 330 so there's not any questions or any doubts, and try to stay within the law the best that we can. All right, guys, so we've replaced that 330 there, taking it up. What we've done, we've come in here and we put a snare in here. I went with a small loop because I believe I've got the majority of the beavers caught in here. We can still possibly get one with a head catch if there is any in here. But I think an otter probably be the best chance, the next thing that comes through. So we've got that set just a little bit bigger than my fist. A little bigger than an otter's head. And see if we can't get an otter snared there. So yeah, got that one replaced, and check in with you guys if we get any more catches or back over there at the highway. We'll swap that snare, put this 330 in there where that snare is at there. I admit to no wrongdoing. All seriously though, guys, just do the best you can, use your best judgment. Everybody's opinion is going to vary. Everybody's interpretation of the regulations are going to vary. Just don't blatantly do wrong when you know you're doing wrong. And if you get called out on it and you did do wrong, man up, fix it. You know, fulfill the obligation you committed to. So this is an easy fix, whether I'm right or wrong. You know, I could argue with you, but not going to. I'm just going to fix it. It's an easy fix. And yeah, We'll get over there and get it swapped out, and I'll show you guys pull that snare off the fence and put this 330 in there. That way there can be no question about it, and get the job done just the same. Something else you could do too, guys, just an easy fix on this, so it can't be extended. We just barely touch the fence over here when it's extended out. What you could do is leave your snare exactly where it's at. Bring your anchor on back here, anchor it into the ground. That way when it's fully extended, it's not in that fence. And normally that's what I would do, but being right here on the side of the highway, I don't want that beaver just right here in the wide open struggling. So what we're going to do, we're just going to step right down here. We're going to use this 330 stand, and we're going to put us a 330 right here. I'm still not a huge fan of this either, because it's right here on the roadway, but the beaver's going to be down, it's not going to be struggling, and yeah, it'll work. I'm not crazy about that, but you need to get these beavers out of here. The property owner wants them gone for destruction that they're causing. They're clogging these ditches and stuff up. So easy fix, we'll do what we got to do, no questions asked. I put myself out there publicly to show what I'm doing, try to get others involved, and by doing that I want to follow the law to the best of my ability. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, set that thing on there. I'll bend it when I was stomping it down. Got to pull it out a little bit more. Alright, here we go. So that's the traps in there. Just going to pull some of this grass up here along the sides. Just kind of blend it in so it's not obvious to people driving by, nor the beaver. Just like that there. And that's going to be set. Just found a bank bin. Alright guys, so I gotta be careful out here working with these beavers. I just found a bank bin. Reached over here to grab this stick to throw over that. Like that there. And come pretty dang close to stepping off over my hip boots. There's a bank bin right here. Pretty solid bottom. And I almost bet you guys anything, this thing is gonna go completely through this levee and come out in that pond. So tomorrow when I come over here, I'm gonna grab another 330. So we pulled 4 beavers out of here, but I'll grab another 330 and we'll put on that bank bin hole as well. Take a quick look over here. Not real obvious, guys, but I bet you anything there's going to be a bank bin hole somewhere right in here that's going out into that pond. So, all right, let's pull the snare up. I'll bring my stake puller. I'm going to try to pull it up by hand. Not going to happen. What we're going to do, guys, we're just going to leave this snare where it's not functioning, and I'll grab it another day. There's our set there. So easy fix, guys, not ideal, but no questions about it now. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.